The Cayo Heist has had a massive nerf this week, which means the video I did last week showing you the fastest, easiest way to do the Cayo Heist no longer works. I mean, you could technically do it, but you wouldn't get any secondary loot, but that is because they have patched it, they have fixed it, so none, and I mean zero, of the wall glitches work anymore in the Cayo Heist. Now, the reason I want to make sure I amplify this and tell you guys none of them work is because I have noticed, obviously last week it did work because I did a video on it, and I recorded that video the day before I posted it, and then I also tried it again a couple days ago, and it still worked, but obviously as of today with the new Thursday update, it no longer works, and none of them do. I spent an hour trying all of them. So what does that mean? So we need a new, faster, easiest way to do this heist, and I think what I have in this video here for you today is my new updated version. Now keep in mind, this patch just came out today, so obviously this week I may find faster and easier ways to do it, but as of now, I've looked at all my stats and I've looked at all the ways to get in and out of this place, and I think the way I'm about to show you right now is currently the fastest, easiest way to do it. Alright, so obviously for this video, we are going to try and get the Elite Challenge, which means under 15 minutes, all the secondary loot without being caught, yada, yada, yada. So for this, the way I think it's going to be is the long fin, not the Casaca. And the reason it's not going to be the Casaca is because obviously now we can't glitch into the buildings, so I can't get secondary loot from there. But depending on what loot you do have in the compound, like for me in this run, you'll see I have one of the paintings, so I'm going to keep that in mind while I'm doing this run, and I'll explain it as I go. Infiltration point, we're actually going to come in the main dock. Some people are going to be like, why don't you go to the airstrip? Just for this one, trust me, on Sunday I'm actually doing an airstrip video, which is going to be really good. The fastest, easiest way to do the airstrip, and I can't wait for you guys to see that on Sunday. But I still think this way's faster. So the entry point is going to be the drainage tunnel, but that is not going to be our entry point, as you'll see in this video. Escape's going to be the main dock, but that is not going to be our escape in this video. And time of day is going to be daytime, so you can see what I'm doing in this video. All right, I'm ready to go. Let's launch this. All right, so here we go. So I should mention, people are going to be thinking, oh, you're in I was going to say Vellum then, the long fin. You should just go to the airport and do it that way. I mean, you could still do it that way, but honestly, if I'm looking at all my ways I do this, and if you follow along my Spin the Wheel series, I've blurred so much. I have a new video coming up tomorrow. But I think this way is going to be a lot faster. A lot faster. And I'll explain what I'm doing as I'm doing it. If you think there's a faster way, you can let me know. But I have a feeling, from what I've learned, that this is going to be the fastest, the easiest way to do it. You guys let me know in the comment section down below whether you agree or not. But this is going to be rapid. We're going to get elite. We're going to get all secondary loot. We're going to get it under 15 minutes. It's going to be a piece of cake, ladies and gentlemen. So first thing we're going to do, as soon as that camera moves out the way, we're going to come in here to get some secondary loot. Before that guy, if you see on the mini-map, he's just walked up there. We should be able to get this loot. Now, for me, I know from my scout mission, I know that I have a painting. I know I have a painting that I can get. Obviously, we can't get the gold and stuff from the compound, but there is a painting I can get. So I am going to be getting the painting. So first thing we're going to do is just grab this. Just like that. This car's going to drive past. We're just going to sneak on by. So what I'll actually do, I think, we'll wait for this camera to turn like it's doing right now. We'll sneak out here. So I can already see there's no vehicle here. That was actually my plan A. But the way we're going to do this is still going to be quick, I promise you. But I'll explain more here in a second. But like I say, I have more secondary loot. I have a paint in there that I'm going to get. So I only need 50% of my loot bag. If you don't, you could grab the secondary loot that was in there. I only grabbed one stack. And then you can also grab secondary loot at another location that I'll show you right here. And even though I'm showing you the different locations, it's still good. We're still going to get the Elite Challenge, I promise you. And it's still going to be super, super easy. Now, the first thing we're going to do is come right up around here. Now, the reason we're doing this is because we're going to get the disguise, which should be right here. So just sneak up on this guy, get the disguise, just like this. And you shouldn't trigger any alarms. We've put on the outfit now. So now we can walk past people. As long as we don't have a gun in our hand, we can walk past any of these guys, any of these cars. It doesn't matter. As long as we don't bump into anyone, we should be good. So there's a supply truck, but he's moving. That's what I was going to get originally, but we can't get it. But anyway, if you don't have a painting like I do, you can just go in here. There's some secondary loot in there, which I'm not going to get because I don't need it. But what I will do is I'll wait for this car just to drive past. I don't think they'll spook if I just come in, so get inside of here. But either way, we're taking this car. The only reason we're taking this car is because typically there is a supply truck parked right there, and it's not here. So I can't take the supply truck, but we're still going to just be going in the front door. And it's super easy. And it's definitely going to be the elite challenge. We're definitely going to have all secondary loot. Like I say, if you don't have a painting in the main compound, you could have just got all your secondary loot from right there. So I don't know if I can pass this guy or not, so we'll just take our little time. I don't want to spook it just in case, you know what I mean? If I start, like, road raging, you know what? Screw it. This guy's taking way too long. But yeah, you could have got all your secondary loot from there if you needed it. And then if you already have a painting or something like I do, we're just going to go right in here. Like I say, you don't just need the supply truck. The supply truck will get you in the front gate. But this, you got to tap that. This will get you in there too. So the first thing I'm going to do, we're not going to go in this gate, but we are going to take this guy out. And the reason for that is because I need a key. And either these two will drop it or the two on the other side. But since I don't want to drive back over here, I'll just take these two guys out right now and hope that one of them has the key. So I'm just going to wait for him to get a little bit closer so he's not in the line of sight of the other guy. All right, switch to this gun and boom. He's actually dropped it, which is perfect. I don't need to kill the other guy. So you could go in that door right there, but we're not going to. We have to put our gun away because if they see you with a gun, that is when they will trigger the alarm, but we don't need the alarm to be triggered. So we're just going to run around here. Like I say, if the supply truck is there for you, go ahead and drive it over here. It'll take you straight into the building. But since the supply truck is not there for me, I just grabbed a car and just drove over here. It's literally that simple. So now we're going to come up here. We're going to ignore these guys. I think we can ignore them. But just to be on the safe side, I'm actually going to take them out. Because I don't know if I start doing the key code here with them here, if that's going to trigger the alarm or not. So we're just going to take them out. We should be fine. I don't think any guards will see those bodies. I don't think anything drives past right there. Again, this is super easy. We are 100% going to get the elite challenge. So if it doesn't really... I'm not too bothered that they've fixed that glitch because this is just as easy for me. I mean, obviously having the glitch, being able to jump through that wall is really good. But this is just... I mean, this is fine. All right, so make sure your gun's not out like mine. You can, like I say, you can run past all of these guards because we have the outfit on. None of them are going to get spooked. The guys with the red, though, they will spook. So we need to wait. See on the map right there, that guy that's looking on my right-hand side. Okay, so now he's turned. We're not going to kill him. We're not going to kill these guys. We're literally just going to ignore them. We're just going to ignore them. These guys see you. They will trigger the alarm. You could kill them. But in all honesty, I think it's just going to be a lot faster to not kill them. I just don't want to have to deal with the juggernaut. You know what I mean? So we're just going to wait here. This guy's going to come down the stairs. We're going to walk past him. All right, just like that. And typically, as in the old way I used to do it, I would kill these guys, but just to get the key. But right now, this is still fast. This is still elite challenge. This is still going to make us tons of money. So what we need to do now is grab this. Then, like I say, I have a painting here. If you do not have a painting that you can get up here, just go ahead and grab the rest of the loot like I showed you. There was 3 more stacks I could have got from down there at the main dock. And like I say, if you're interested in the airport, that is another option, obviously. I just think this one's faster, to be honest. And it's just something different, you know what I mean? Okay, so now since we don't have a key, we're going to have to go down the elevator right here, which means we're going to have to type in 3. I believe it's 3 of the fingerprint scanners. So I think I should speed this up a little bit because I think everyone by now knows how to do these. So let's speed this up. All right, and just like that, we're in, ladies and gentlemen. The good thing about this is it's not going to spook anyone either. The alarm's not going to come off. We're not going to get that annoying cone that goes over the map like we've been having recently. So I genuinely think this is the fastest, easiest way to do it. Obviously, if you go with the long fin and go to the airport first and then come back up here and go through the drainage tunnel, you just got more guards you have to go past. This, having this outfit on, you just run around everywhere. Hold on. 28, 79, 35. 28, 79, 35. 28, 75, 35. 28, 79, 35. 28. Was it 79, 35? See, my memory's awful. I literally just read it. 79. I think it was 79, 35. It's the 79 I'm worried about. Thank God. my memory is so bad. Okay, so we've got all of our loot now. Now we're just going to come back up out here. Again, we shouldn't spook any of the guards at this point. Now we just need to sneak on back down, and it's literally as simple as that. So you can see the jugs beneath us. So I'm going to wait for the jug. He's going to go down the stairs right there. And as soon as he's started leaving, then we're going to jump down. I just don't want to take the risk of the jug seeing me, because anyone that has the red cone, they will see you. All right, so the jug is now leaving. So I should be able to jump right over here. Ouch. That's kind of annoying because it was a little slower than I wanted it to be. So let's just run up here. Okay. So now we're here. I'm just going to wait. I shouldn't trigger any of these guys, actually, because I don't have a gun. So we should be able to just run straight up. Yeah. So these guys, look at them. They don't care. Oh, he did. He flinched. He flinched. But it's fine. It's too late anyway. We haven't triggered the alarm, I don't think. And it doesn't matter anyway. It's too late for them. So we're going to go through this door. And we're just going to do what we typically do. As long as you escape the compound without the alarm going off, you're good. If the alarm goes off when you're outside the compound, that's when you have a little bit of an issue. Well, you don't have an issue, sorry. If the alarm goes off outside the compound, it's too late for them. You'll still get the elite challenge. So we're just going to go ahead and escape the same way we always do. Still fast, still simple. Obviously, not having the wall glitch, it's going to take a little bit more time having to go to the main dock. But in all honesty, you're going to get 100% of your loot 100% of the time. So now we're just going to... And we should... So you can swim to these three over here, but I'm just so used to swimming down here, man. It's just, I feel like this is just my thing at the moment. So we're just going to swim straight down here. We do have, there we go, a rebreather. So just, I always have a rebreather. I'm sure you guys all have rebreathers too. Make sure you have a rebreather. Otherwise, you may obviously choke to death and die. But as soon as we get up here, it should be over. And this is the first time I've done this since the update. So I don't know if it is going to be over as soon as we get here anymore. They may have updated it. Let's see. Nope, it's still over. So there you go. How easy was that? Let me know if you think there's an easy way. Obviously, some people are going to say the long fin to the airport. I'm going to do an airport video on Sunday, so stick around for that. But let's see if we got all the elite challenges and everything here. We should have done. But let me know what you guys think. Yes, it's been patched. Any of those channels, specifically one of them, I know you all know who it is I'm talking about. I just wanted to let you guys know that is a fake channel. It literally doesn't have any real person commentary. It's literally all robotic voices. They literally just post those videos because they know they'll get views. Elite challenge, boom. They know they'll get views. So they have ads. They have like paid ads on the front of their videos. And they know they'll get views on the Cayo stuff. So just unsubscribe from them. Literally stop watching those videos. All the videos of them doing those wall hacks are all months old. They just keep re-uploading the same videos. So just FYI, I'm just looking out for you guys, all right? Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow with our Cayo Spin the Wheel, which is where the wheel basically tells us how we're going to do the entire heist. From the entry point to the exit point to what weapons we use, to what vehicles, to everything. We're going to spin the wheel. That is tomorrow. And then on Sunday, we will have a airstrip video. Anyway, love you guys. See you tomorrow. Have a good one.